Hola amigos, today I'm reviewing Cabins for Less. And I know it's a little different because I normally stick to Orange County and LA, but I want to explore other places because I've been going to Big Bear a lot lately and there's just so much to share, and there's just so much to see, and there's so much to review, and there's so much for you guys to explore when you guys go there, so you guys have an idea on what to do and what to try out when you guys go there. So Cabins for Less is a rental cabin business in Big Bear. I originally found them through Airbnb, however they also have their own website. When I first saw them, I thought it was a scam because the price was a lot lower than their competitors and it was a lot nicer. The reviews kind of gave it like a 3 or 4, but the other hotels that were around the same price were like a 2 or like a 1 sometimes. It was a lot different, and anything else was way too expensive. It was like 2 times or 3 times more the price for the same thing. So, I decided to go on this and, try my luck. So February the 24th hits, and we're looking around, driving around looking for this place, and it's so hard to find, where to check in because the signs were really small. There was snow everywhere, a bunch of cars and everything, and it was really hard to find, where we were going. I stayed true to, whatever directions were given, but, I didn't leave us exactly there. And I first saw it and I thought it looked like a liquor store, so I'm like, it can't be in, it looks like a liquor store, I can't be, signing in there. But then it said check in, it was small letters, and I said, well, I'm gonna go check in, and sure enough, that's where it is. So I went inside and they check you in. All you need is your ID, some signatures, and if you have any remaining balance due, you gotta pay that up. And other than that, it was really simple and fast, and it was really convenient. Also, before I forget, they also carry food, snacks, and drinks, and also a small selection of clothing and souvenirs. They also carry firewood, but I'd pass since their wood is a little overpriced and it tends to last very little. So I used 2 different types of woods, and I used one from a different store in this place, and this place just it burned out really quick. I don't know the reason why, but it's just a small detail that I've noticed. Alright, let's check out the cabins. Each cabin has their own single car parking spot, and sometimes it's next to your cabin and sometimes it's not. Mine, in my case, wasn't really close to mine, but it was there. And some of the cabins have a place to barbecue and a table to eat. Each cabin should have their own fireplace, but I checked specifically for the cabin you're entering. And anyways, let's peek inside. Alrighty, as we can see, there's a small fireplace, a small TV, a non-working heater, or at least mine wasn't, and a couch that turns into a bed. And yeah, it's pretty nice. As you can see, it gives you that woodsy feeling that you're kind of looking for. Also, I'd give this sign a good read as it comes with important information such as the Wi-Fi password, and also it tells you kind of how to lock the door, and that's really important because you guys aren't going to be carrying keys, you're going to use codes. So make sure you take a picture of the code that the cashier or check-in person gives you and save it on your phone. Alrighty, after you've done that, the bathroom is pretty clean. It's simple, it's not a little outdated, but it's alright. The water is pretty hot, and you can't really change the heat of the water, so it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. And the kitchen is pretty nice, it's pretty, it is what it is. It's pretty simple. I wouldn't touch the, their pans and their bowls and stuff because, man, they were so dirty. Like, I don't know if they ever cleaned them or not, it is what it is, at that point. But, man, it's really dirty and I wouldn't really trust it. And the rooms are really nice and they're clean. They're comfortable. There's not much to it. You know, it's pretty simple. I wouldn't use the blanket that I saw there because the blanket that was kind of there was really dirty. It smelled like it's been there for months and years, so I wouldn't exactly touch it. But other than that, you know, it's fine. You know, this place is exactly what it is. It's a simple cabin. That's the way the place markets itself. It's basically a cabin that you clean up after yourself. No luxuries, no nothing, and that's how they keep the prices low. So I appreciate that because sometimes, you know, you don't need someone cleaning up after you. You don't need all those luxuries. You really just need a place to sleep and hang out, and then, you know, just crash at a place, you know, after a long adventure. So yeah, this place is exactly what it markets itself as, and that's exactly what I'm gonna rate it for. Anyways, here's some things you guys should probably know, and I'm just gonna type some out. Alright guys, it's time to talk about the pros. So some of the pros are low prices, which is always good for anybody's wallet. The area is amazing. It's close to the town, so you could drive about, I'd say about 5 minutes away from town and 7 minutes away from the downtown area, and that's pretty good actually. And you're close to attractions, like I said before. It's simplistic. It's what a cabin should be. You know, it's kind of what you imagine and see in movies. You're gonna get that experience. No extra fees. You know what you pay that day. It's what you're gonna pay for the entire trip, and it's decently clean. It's not like sparkling clean, but you know, it's pretty decently clean. You're not gonna find yourself grossed out, but again, I would avoid any dishes or any blankets that might leave there. Alrighty, now let's talk about the cons. At least in my experience, I'm not sure, this didn't happen last time, but in this time it did. The heater didn't work, so I was kind of freezing in one of my visits, and I didn't call him or anything because I wanted to, you know, try out the fire thing, so it wasn't really a big deal, but you know, it would have been nice. The dishes and the pans are really dirty. I can't it's not that you're not able to use them and clean them, but you know, they should be somewhat decently clean. The cabins are super close and thin walled, so after 10 you can't make any loud sounds. You kind of have to be quiet, so there's really no privacy. And one more thing I'd probably want to mention is, you know, they're right, it's in their business and stuff like that. They have all rights. They changed one of my cabins. I think I was supposed to get either 10C or 14 that day, and I ended up, you know, they told me I was upgrading, and I know for a fact that I was not upgrading. It didn't feel like an upgrade, at least with the heater not working. But I was supposed to get cabin 10C, and I ended up getting 4 or 3, and I didn't really feel like it was an upgrade. The guy told me it was an upgrade, and it is what it is. You know, they have the right to do whatever they want, and I'm not gonna, you know, hold it against them, but it would have been nice to, you know, keep the one that I was kind of booking for. In the end, this place is awesome, and these cabins are up to standards that, you know, London Tipton would want, and you know, exactly Richie Rich place. But it's, you know, the experience that the average Joe would probably want and want to experience when they go to Big Bear. You know, that woodsy feeling. This place is definitely going to give you that. And anyways, let's get to the score.